Hi everyone, outside my apartment here. Figured it's time for a little tour. Everything's not 100% set up so far, but I don't know if it ever will be. So, come on in. Might as well. First impressions, I'm used to there being a lock on this thing, but the only lock is up here. Interesting. Also this thing, I don't really use that much. And only employees can leave, as you can see. I'll look out the people. All right, we're standing at the front door here. About these lights, I feel like when I was younger, these lights used to be taller. Not just because I was shorter, but because I feel like they were closer to the ceiling. But then maybe there were some weird lawsuits about, they were so close to the ceiling, people's houses burned down or something. And now they're so short that, I can see the bulb sticking out of the top. And maybe they were designed with shorter bulbs in mind, but I don't know. It's kind of annoying. I just wish they were a little, 4 inches taller. Would be perfect. First off, here are some shoes. Some tools and totes and stuff. And against this wall over here is my guest area. All right, I have 2 chairs in this apartment, and this is one of them. The other one is the one that, the one I sit in all the time, but this is, if someone wants to come over and chit-chat with me for a little while, they can sit in this one. And it's pretty comfortable. It might not look like it, but it is, and you can feel like a movie director or an actor or something. And here's the front closet. Okay, I've got some coats in there, and the old light fixture, you can see up there maybe, might be too far away. Used to be up there, but I replaced it. This one that I put up there new, I put that up there myself. It's the first time I've gone to Home Depot and bought a light fixture and put it into the ceiling, twisting wires and connecting them and stuff. But the old one was there, but it was hanging really low, and I kept hitting my head on it every time I walked by, which was unacceptable, and it made the room seem really small and crowded because I couldn't walk through certain parts of the room. Also, I'd like to say this wide-angle lens is probably making all of my rooms look tiny, but they're not that tiny, okay? They're actually quite spacious, yeah, it's just the lens. Also, all right, so here's a fan I have, and my Frank Lloyd Wright Windows poster. And let's come over here. Oh yeah, skulls. This is some sort of exotic African springbok or ibok, or I don't know. It was something cool. I don't remember what it was called, but I'm gonna make art out of it. And this one over here is looks like a longhorn. It's pretty sweet. And then the last one over there is a wildebeest. Cool thing about these is to ship them. Hopefully it all doesn't fall off the wall. Look at that. Gross. I'm guessing that went a lot farther originally. But, to be able to ship them without putting them in a massive, massive box. They grind them down and the horns come off. What would be cool is to make a massive hunting horn out of it. You could blow it as you went into battle, burr, 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 burr. That'd be sweet. All right, moving on. I got lots of tripods and stands and way too many wires over here. This is my main work area and whatnot. Oh, that looks messy. I got my main work area and stuff over here. So let me sit down in my chair here so you can see it from a good perspective. So this is where I usually sit if I'm going to draw. I got some pens here and a lot more pens here and, here, so I got plenty all sorts of stuff going on, you know, like the other day. Yeah. Okay. So, anyway, so look, here's like I set up this little camera for like no reason. I don't know. I just like the feeling of, oh, that sounds awful. I was about to say I like the feeling of having a camera pointed at me, but it just sounds, I don't know. Anyways, and then this camera up here is the one that I actually use to record myself drawing, you know. It's a Sony Handycam, for anyone that was ever wondering. Okay. And, you know, so, yeah, it's pretty cool. These lights are cool, too. I don't know, it's just like a huge rectangle of light that wafts down upon whatever I'm drawing. Worked good for me. All right, let's rotate around. Oh yeah, here's my new wood burner that I bought. Still got to use that. Here's one of those things you can go like that on your head. And it feels amazing. It's good for when you have a headache. Here's my keys. This safety deposit box key right there. I have a piece of trash in a free safety deposit box I got at the bank. So here's my computer, you know, and I just upgraded to Windows 10. And so it's like, yeah, so mouse, painful massive wires. I actually like having my router, my router right there, because it gets warm and I put my feet on it if my feet get cold. And then I listen to music, you know, whether it's on the speakers, which I drew a musical note on just in case, or, you know, on the Audio Technicas. Here's what I record my commentaries with, this little guy. Another Audio Technica. I should probably get a sponsorship from them if I know what's good for me. Here's where I write random stuff. Here's actually my first Christmas card from my grandmother, because she loves me very much, and I love her back, of course. My wallet. Here's my scanner where I scan everything. Check that out. Just scan that sucker in. Printer. Satchel, backpack. All right, here's my bookcases. I got these. I got this one from a friend when I moved here, and I bought this one online. So here's like all my books down at the bottom here. They're more like art books, you know, just like awesome, inspiring drawings and stuff like that. And then as you gradually go farther up, you know, because art books tend to be like big, you know, because they got big drawings and stuff. And then as you go up, the books gradually turn into more types of things like novels and whatnot, and just normal books with just writing in them and not as many pictures. So yeah, and here's a little wooden water buffalo from the Philippines, and here's a little wooden hut from the Philippines. More stuff from the Philippines. Here's a little like switch. I bought this one time. I can't remember why I bought it, but I don't really know how to make it work, but I guess I don't really need it if I haven't figured out how to make it work yet. This is not from the Philippines. And then over on this one, I have like all my like sketchbooks, and these are like my portfolios with like all my loose art in it. This is like some of my most prized possessions right here in my hands right now. Boom. I think over here, this is my old Crescent Render sketchbook. The video where I flipped through this one, called Flipping Through My Full Sketchbook, this just hit like 300,000 views on YouTube, which is crazy. Goes right there. Whoops. This is the first little sketchbook I drew in when I was in like high school, and I was like first learning to doodle, like, or starting the style, you know. I just carried it around in my back pocket and doodled everywhere. All right. More sketch pads and stuff. Down here I have more skulls. I think these are badger skulls and these are bear skulls. Excuse me, I don't have like dead stuff in my apartment just because I like having dead stuff in my apartment, but because I'm gonna make art out of them, and people like stuff with fangs and stuff with horns. So hopefully I can sell them for an exorbitant amount of money. That's my goal. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing with this room. It's mostly empty right now. It's got my hoodie on the floor that I took off of my chair. I'm gonna put it back over at my chair. I do like it on the back of my chair. Because look, if I put it on the back of my chair right here, like inside out, if I get cold, then I can just sit here and slip my arms into it and pull it over onto myself. It's perfect. All right. Or I could turn up the heat, but I usually don't do that. Closet here is a mystical mystery closet that goes to Narnia's cousin. Right. So this kind of these doors here were originally hung like right here. So it's supposed to be like a room that you could like open and close like the whole wall of the room or something. But I like took them off and laid them right there. Maybe I'll get maintenance to take them away or something. I don't know. But it connects back to this hallway, and you know, I've got like a art thing, lamp, art thing, and here's the kitchen. Oh, sorry, it's messy. All right. Okay. All right. As you can see, I kind of don't have a whole lot of counter space. Oh, art thing. I need to get like some sort of shelving or countertop to go over here, you know, so that my coffee maker isn't on the floor. And one thing I thought was kind of funny is they just like, when they like repainted the apartment before I moved in, they're like, oh, there's a breaker box there? I don't think so. Let's just paint right over that sucker. And so like, the first time I tried to open it, I was like, oh, how does this? Well, it went something like that, except it wasn't quite as loud. So anyways, that's fun. That's real fun. It's my paper towel holder, Blendtec blender, and oh yeah, pantry. These Adults multivitamin gummies. Those are good. I recommend those to anyone. That's like a whole meal right there. And here's some ground coffee from my old coffee shop in Chicago. And some of you were probably wondering about my, my world-renowned grape Fanta diet. And, it's not the perfect diet, I'll admit it. But I did make a few changes, and I managed to actually lose, 35 pounds with the changes. What is that for people in America? I don't know the conversion rate, $48 or something. Anyways, here's what I'm onto now. Oh yeah, orange Fanta and cheer wine. That's what's up right there. So that's what I'm all about, Cheer wine, soft drink legend. So I got the cherry soda and the orange soda, and good to go. Got the mustard and the mayo too if I need to slather that on something. But really, cheer wine. What do they say? Born in the South, raised in a glass. Works for me. And everybody loves orange Fanta. I should probably get up off the floor. Okay. 2 more rooms. As you can see, this is the restrooms. It's slightly misleading. I mean, it's good, clear signage, but it's a little misleading because there's an S. And it's only one restroom. I brought this. This is my paint by numbers frigate or clipper ship or whatever that is. And this thing, you ever tried one of these? Well, I I tried getting the it's lavender chamomile, and this thing happened to be like the first time I walked into the bathroom after having that on, I thought my bathroom smelled like kitty litter box, and I don't know whether I had just forgotten what kitty litter boxes sounded like, smelled like, or whether kitty litter boxes are scented to be like lavender chamomile, which is, if they are, then nothing else should be scented that way, because it's a very distinctive smell. But what worries me even more is that now this doesn't bother me and I'm used to it, just like the people who have litter boxes in their house are probably used to. So it's a little weird. I should probably just buy a different scent, And here's the bedroom. The last time I had a mattress this big, Chicago, my bedroom was a lot smaller, and the mattress touched 3 of the walls of the bedroom. But now it doesn't. And over here I've got a little entertainment center. This is perfect for falling asleep while, watching Netflix and stuff. Yeah, listening to Spotify. I've got a laundry hamper over here. I've got a little fan to this it blows air, but it also blows white noise, and it keeps, covers are a lot better. Covers are awesome because they keep you warm while the outside is cool, so it makes me more snuggly and cozy, And here's the Bluetooth speaker. It sounds great, actually. I've been real happy with that Bluetooth speaker. And I don't have a dresser yet, so I've just been kind of piling stuff there. I'll probably get a dresser sooner or later. And then here's the closet. Got some shoes, vacuum cleaner. Oh, there's a light. Got the fur coat there, Can't forget that. And the parka. And then for some reason there's just like a water heater right here in the middle of nowhere. The middle of everywhere. It's like there's not even like a drip pan around it. Like, what if that starts leaking? I guess it's not my responsibility to switch out the carpet and fix everything, but are they going to buy me new shoes? I guess shoes can do all right in water. I don't know. Anyways. Well, that's about it, guys. I don't know if there's anything else I wanted to mention. So my new apartment, it's got a little bit less attitude than my one in Chicago, a little bit less, like, how do you say it? Like, it's newer. It's got fresh coats of paint and new carpet. The whole thing is carpeted, except for the kitchen, unlike the one in Chicago, but which makes it more satisfying to vacuum, because you can see the carpet lines in the vacuum. In the carpet. The vacuum line's in the carpet. But anyways, I'm obviously losing my mind, so I'm just going to go ahead and end the video now. Yeah. All right, I'll see you guys later. Take it easy.